Dragon Athletic podcast number 322.
Welcome, guys. This is Clara Jones.
And Andy Edwards.
Where did that come from?
A Twitter handle where I put Edwards with wads afterward, and I thought,
what, because of CrossFit wad?
That's crap. You know what I mean? And then I thought, Edwards. Maybe people think I'm too much of a CrossFit wanker if I done it. Well, it's too late now anyway, isn't it?
It sticks. I like it.
Yeah, it's not too bad. Anyway, in this episode today, we're going to be just discussing the first CrossFit Open workout, 22.1, a triplet, 15 minutes long, 3 wall walks,
12 dumbbell snatch, 15 box jumps, step down.
All right, so it was good, very inclusive, ran incredibly smoothly here at Dragon.
Only you ran the class.
Uh-huh.
You ran the class.
I ran the first few. Yeah. So I mean, maybe we ran over a little bit on the first time.
It's the excitement, isn't it?
But it is the excitement. And up until midday, I had the best score.
Yeah, that's
up
funny.
Until midday, anyway. Well, best score for the men.
Masters?
Master. No, I've been beaten by a master as well now.
Oh, yeah.
Glenn Fletcher.
Yeah.
There we are. Beat me by two wall walks.
Did you try again, the workout again?
I might have tried again. But I decided with 4 minutes left, having already done 7 rounds, all right, I don't want to push hard and just get, a couple of wall walks. I just thought, just leave it there, leave my ego, because I obviously burnt my ego a little bit. And so yeah. But it was really good. It was great to see. Friday night was epic. I'm kind of gutted I'm going to be missing this coming Friday and the next Friday because I'm going to be away working, so it's going to be left in your capable hands.
Uh-oh.
All right, we do have Rodri behind the camera. He's now our technical
guru.
Yeah. Our Joe Rogan Jamie. Yeah. All right, so if anything, if I call Clara out on her bullshit, he's going to be on the web figuring it out, making sure that I'm right, okay, or on some dubious website that I'm right for sure.
Anyway, him think he's right.
I'm talking too much. You got to stop me talking. That's why you're on here.
Okay, so we had, how many people did we have in the open in the end?
82. So we had 82 signed up. I think there's a couple of people who've already dropped off, and I'm just like, look, just put a score in. It doesn't really matter. And it's certainly, you have to put a score in because we've put you into teams now. Nudge, nudge, wink, wink. Okay. Yeah. So I have taken 2 people out. One because one person's left the gym. Okay, and then the other person has got quite a significant injury. But the rest of you, okay, and I will not reveal any names, I promise, because I don't want to single anyone out, but your names are on some teams, and so you have to have a contribution, and we'll come into that in a bit more detail in a second. But yeah, it was good. Had fun? You?
Yeah, it was good. Yeah, we did it at lunchtime class. I got 6 rounds plus 1, so I was into my 7th round. Okay.
What was hard for you?
Box jumps.
It's
not springy.
No. I mean, realistically, that movement, we should put it in a little bit more.
Today,
yeah.
It's in our workout.
But we do need to explain why we don't put box jumps in. There's 2 reasons, really. Yeah. Right? First one is the obvious one, right, is that it's generally the most riskiest exercise. That every time that we've gone through our risk assessments and
you've gone through your risk assessment. Clara has gone through the risk.
Every time I've gone through the accident report book, all right, where we have like 1 or 2 accidents happen. 1 or 2 accidents happen. Always seems to be included in a box, right? So but we kind of hit a rate. But I must say, people have got really, really good at box jumps recently.
Yeah.
Maybe it's just because we just emphasise the fact, don't be a dickhead, and slow down a little bit.
I'm standing at the side of the box going like this sometimes. If someone trips,
the implement of the soft boxes as well is a good one. And the other thing is that we don't put it, again, just so you get a little bit of an understanding of the workings behind the scenes here, is that they're a pain in the arse
to get out
and put away, okay? So and they take up a lot more space as well.
Yeah.
I'm like, but then again, we've got a couple of benches. We've got to bring bench press back in just because they're in the way down in the storage cupboard. Anyway, okay. It's almost like the amount of space wall balls take up. And realistically, we use the wall ball for one exercise.
True.
Wall ball
They
shots.
did program wall ball push press on CrossFit.com once.
Yeah.
Your thoughts aren't great on it.
Yeah.
Should you try it?
Let's do 100 of them.
That's what some people's wall balls might look like.
Yeah.
Friday, 2.
Yeah,
3.
maybe. That's a
The
good point.
judging was good on Friday.
Yes.
It's quite difficult to. Well, it's not difficult, but looking at the standard, sometimes it can be. Yeah, it can be difficult if it's not hitting the standard. But I think everyone did really well on being fair. That's what we're going to bring into the teams as well. Is that if you judge someone.
We've got to.
Oh, sorry.
We'll do that as
Andy's got a script, and I've just ruined it.
Just on, on the judging thing, right? It's twofold. One, it gives someone the opportunity within that competitive environment. If you are in the open, it's the giving back piece. All right, but also what you start to understand is that where you may be a bit of a dickhead sometimes in a workout. What I mean is, it's like. The standards are the standards, all right? But it's our job to train you as judges as well, right? But we'll
count your reps as well.
Count your reps. Anyway, let's get into the open, all right? I have to put my secret special password in. Okay. Fill the time for me, Clara.
So we've got our 4 teams. We've got Pink Hippos. We've got the Blue Badgers. Woo! And we got Golden Lions and the Silver Spaniels.
And what you've neglected to say is the team captains for each one of those.
I'm just about to go on to that.
Surely you should say that.
Let's not argue on camera. Okay. Pink Hippos is Edwards. Silver Spaniels, have a guess, is Adzi. Gold Lions is Rod. And then I am the Blue Badger. Badgers.
Badgers? It's a team. Badgers,
team, yeah. But you said
quickly. What's a group of badgers called? If you answer it before Rod does, all right, you are super general knowledge. But they're called something. A pack? No, it's not a pack. It's definitely not a pack.
It's a wolf pack, isn't it?
A group of badgers. A seat. There. Oh, I like that. You got a seat.
Seat. Say that again.
A set. Is there an apostrophe? We'll call French. A settee of badgers. Yeah. A clan. Oh,
I like the clan.
A clan.
Clara's clan.
What's a fleet? What I'm going to say, it's a fleet of hippos. We've got a pack of spaniels.
Pack of spaniels.
Well, it's a dog, isn't it?
What's lions then?
Pack of lions as well. Was it? No, I'm a hippo.
Hippos. Rhino would be a good one.
I thought that was too offensive in today's society. What a bloat. All right, so the bloat of hippos, the pink hippos. So going through the teams, what we'll do on the YouTube is that we'll start to post up the screen that I've got here, so you can have a look at it if you're looking online. If you're interested to know the team that you're in, we'll post it up on the Facebook page.
Or we can put it on the wall as well.
Yeah, we'll print it off. Actually, that's a good idea. Yeah, we'll print that off now, and then we'll stick it on the board in reception. So we've got you covered, whatever social media channel that you use, okay, audio. We're not going to just recite them out, though. Right? But, like, if I was to go through my team, the Pink Hippos, I mean, I think I've got the youngest person taking part in there. I've got the oldest person taking part in there.
Yeah.
I've got people from all over the world on there.
Masters
I've even got my bloody sister in there.
There we are.
Well, someone had to take it, didn't they? You know what I mean?
You have an argument with your sister now. Silver Spaniels. I don't want to give too much away. I'm having a look. Mine,
do you need
so
to
I've
get your
got.
glasses on?
No, I'm good. So let's have a look.
You got the Spanish Bull.
Some of the top scorers.
Yeah. No, you've got a diverse mix, and when I mean diverse, I'm talking in ages.
Yeah, I have.
You've got a couple of nations represented as well. I like to see that.
Oh, yeah. No, it's good.
Yeah, it's good, that, isn't it? Yeah. Got a professional athlete in there as well. No. Maybe one or two.
Yeah.
Maybe one or two. Or I'll tell you what. That's just remind me. We'll just do a couple of notable mentions about 22.1 after we've gone through this, right? Do you want to do Adzi's?
Yep, he's got an elite. He's got a master. He's got a teen.
Yeah, he's got a teen in there as well.
Yeah, well, very strong teams going across. It's going to be a close one, I think. Golden Lions,
Rodri Binons. So what we have actually had to do is that we've separated the partners out. So my better half, Angie's in the Golden Lions. Rod's better half
It's in mine.
is
Blue
in
Badger.
the Blue Badgers. Mitch not doing it?
No.
Okay. Right. Just saying. That's fine. And then don't worry, Adsy's better half is not in there as well. Anyway, okay. So what we've done, we've spread it all out. We've got different age categories. Okay. In full fairness, looking at it, it's a great representation. Okay. We've got I think that's pretty cool actually.
Got someone in each age category in the gym.
Is there? I tell you what. Is there one person doing the open for the first time in each team? I think there is, 'cause that's pretty cool as well. So I think So Cam's doing it for the first time. All right. In the Blue Badgers, in the Silver Spaniels. We've got. I know Adrian Harris hasn't done it before. I think everyone else has.
Yeah, Osha's done it before.
Osha's done it before, I think.
Maybe it's the first year you could sign up, I think.
In my team, I've got Nige Derby. Oh no, he did it last year, didn't he? I
think everyone. Oh yeah, that could be her first time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have to check in with Hannah.
Golden Lions.
Yeah, Golden Lions. All right, Golden Lions. You, definitely. Helen Stewart.
Sophie. I don't think Sophie's done it before.
Yeah. There's a couple. There's definitely a couple in there. So that's cool. All right, I love it. All right, not too bad. So we'll post that up there on all the different channels, but it'll mainly be out there. Do I have to turn on the colour printer now?
Maybe. That's when it comes into play. We'll see if we can work it.
But no expense spared for you guys out there, okay? But notable mentions, all right? So the reason why I've just gone through that, I think it's notable to mention, obviously we've got Jamie and Elliot, okay? They set, it's amazing for us just to watch the score,
definitely.
the scores that they can build, all right? And if any of you do get the opportunity to come in and see them do it, they generally do it at 2 p.m, so it's when everyone's working. But that was just, to watch someone do 12 rounds and not really
just
break
at ease, yeah.
Whereas me immortals are keeled over on the floor at 6 and 9. Do you know what I mean?
8 minutes to go. Oh no.
Right, okay. But also, I just want to sort of mention, obviously, Leah Cooper. Okay, it's got a top 50 time. Top 50 score in the UK, I think. Retailers there as well.
Yeah.
So super notable mentions on the female side. Guys wise, it's, kind of in the 90th percentile in terms of the total number of people who've participated in the Open in the RX division. So we're roughly around there. I don't think anyone snuck in to the 10th round. I think, I'm not.
Did Adam?
No, I think he was just short, wasn't he? Oh yeah, Luke. Luke, they did get in the 10. Yeah, okay. So I mean, with that's now moving on to the 95 percentile. But as the averages go across the gym, okay, I think we're bang on where we want to be. Everyone's in that 50%.
I think Dragon as a whole. I think on the I'm not sure. I can't remember where it was now, but we're quite on the affiliate leaderboard in the world. I'm not sure where it is.
49th in the UK, but is that an affiliate or is that with the team scores? Because I took a lot of those teams that are in there have got their super elite athletes in. So I think regardless of what that doesn't really matter to us. What matters to us is that we had the most sign-ups in Wales, because it just shows how awesome this place is and how awesome you guys are. And then the other thing is as well, it just shows the level of participation and the fun and all that kind of jazz.
I think as well, people on Friday, if they hadn't signed up, they then went to sign up through the weekend as well. And a lot of people I've spoke to, they use the 15 kilo dumbbell for the first time, or they actually got one wall walk or anything like that. So I think that's another positive of everyone signing up. We've actually got a lot of people. Now you look at all the names.
So it's a top team. Now, how do we become competitive within ourselves? Well, basically, you can score in one of two ways. All right? You score by taking part. Awesome job, right? So that's a point towards your team. You also then get an extra point if you judge someone. All right, and I think that's where it's going to make the difference, okay, in terms of putting people forward, people going, do you know what, I'll judge you, right? It's fair, don't take it too seriously. Maybe we'll do some I'll have to do some videos around, this is taking it too seriously. This is not taking it seriously enough. This is where you want to be, right? It's that Goldilocks judge. You want to be like,
just in the middle.
Yeah, just in the middle, right? So don't stress if you haven't done the judges course, because what happens is that if you haven't done the judges course and you judge someone, okay, that gets put back to me and then I verify it. But what we'll need to do in order to get that score in is that you're going to have to message your respective skipper. So Rod, Clara, Adam, or myself. I judged this person, and then we can put that onto the scoreboard. And so what we've gone through here is complete participation. All right, so it doesn't matter whether you're scaled, doesn't matter whether you're doing foundations, doesn't matter if you get like one score and stuff like that. It's the taking part that counts. Okay.
Unless you're last.
Yeah, yeah. Or you don't get the score, which you think that you should have. Oh, anyway, we digress there, right? So we're looking forward to it. We'll have a couple of, we've come in a little bit unorganized with this one. I know the computer's out, etc. But what I'll do is a little bit of a stronger analysis this week. Okay, put that all together.
In time for tomorrow?
No, not analysis for this.
No, but we know our teams.
Yeah, we know our teams tomorrow. All right, so we'll definitely put that out there so you know your team by tomorrow. Okay, if you want to wear colours of your team, all right, in terms of representation, orange is what we'll go for the Golden Lions. Okay, it can be a pair of socks, it could be anything. Grey for the Silver Spaniels. Okay,
nice sweat marks.
Like good sweat marks. I like that one. Blue for the Badgers, okay, so everyone should have some form of blue, even though it's not in our colour scheme whatsoever. No, there's orange, but yeah. I just thought they're all different colours of kettlebells, aren't they? I'm the 8 kilos, pink. All right, I'm on the lighter side, okay. And yeah, obviously some form of pink for the hippos. Again, it's a little bit of fun, just to sort of.
That's not points.
It's not a point, no, because like I don't want people to go out and buy like something. Do you know what I mean? You know,
you got pink?
I've always got something pink.
If
I actually think that's the only thing. I got a pink dragon top. I don't know where that is. I like that pink.
One, I like the
pink. What we'll need to do, right? It's been so successful this year. A little bit more organisation, and we'll get some dragon ones printed out next year.
Adsy will like that.
Yeah, Adsy will like that one. Okay. So yeah, open. We'll run through it. Hope you've enjoyed this little bit, but we'll give a little bit more insight next week in terms of the breakdown, the number of masters, number of teams, points and all that kind of stuff. And
exciting.
Yeah, we used to have a little jingle when we done it as well. When we did it originally for the podcast for the Open, Spence and I had, you'd be too young to remember, but there used to be this thing called the Top 40 on a Sunday on the radio, and they would do like the top 40. Can you believe
charts?
Yeah, the charts, music charts, but it would be on once a week and on BBC Radio 1, right? Scott Mill, I can't remember. Anyway, but it had do 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 do, and this specific jingle to it, right? And so we might bring that back in, but I don't know how we're going to organise it. I have to put it on here. Anyway, what we thought, just to sort of like mop it up, and to keep it, I guess, concise to working in the fitness industry, etc. This might get a bit boring for some of you now, so you can please feel free to switch off. I just thought I'd mention to Clara that I've started listening to the book called Breathe. I've had the hard copy, but I haven't got round to reading it for one reason or another. So I just thought, sod it, I'm gonna just start listening to it on. Through an audio.
How many have you listened to this year so far?
Books. 5.
What about you, Rod? Me too. We got our wise owl here to give us all the knowledge.
Oh well, I don't want to say that I've instructed you guys to maybe divert your audio listening within your car.
I always remember
when you come on in to just fill your mind full of something.
I remember when we were here for, I can't remember when it was, and you said like, guys, start listening to podcasts, or you gave us a podcast to listen to. I think me or Adsy came in and we pulled up outside.
It wasn't you.
Well, it was Adsy there. The music was blasted. And he was like, "You've been listening to a podcast?" He's like, "Nope." So now every time I come to the gym, I like turn my music down.
Adzi, what that? Can't hear you. It's because you're deaf now, right? So just been listening to it, and the only reason why I mention it is I just think it's just been, even in that first little bit, learning about the history and not the research, but the anecdotal evidence, which is like over thousands of years old, that why we don't take more of an interest in the breathing practices, right? So I tried this out last night, right? And it blew my mind, okay, because I'm listening to it in this guy in the book. I mean, there's a difference in how breathing through your left nostril and your right nostril can impact on your sympathetic, your nervous system, right?
I wonder how many people are trying to breathe through their left.
Right, so without trying to butcher it, because I have to listen to it, if you breathe through your left nostril only, all right, increases calming, increases thoughts. You've got to do like 12 deep breaths, right? Yeah. Increases sort of cognitive function in regards to creativity and stuff like that. Genuinely, I did it before I went to bed last night, and I was out. Okay. Now, if you do it through the right-hand side, okay, it starts to focus in on more direct fact-finding, cognitive behavior, but also increase heart rate, increase body temperature. I haven't done that one yet.
You're gonna see Andy walking around the gym, Matt.
Yeah, no. But this is what I mean. This is what I mean, right? Is that, you know, you've got these thousands of years worth of like evidence, just scripture, and you know, whether it's like yoga and all this kind of stuff. You've got the guys up in the up in the Tibetan mountains who've got the ability to go out into the snow in cold robes and warm these robes up over the space of hours just through the form of breathing, etc. Yeah. Well, I mean, I won't get into the fact that your nose, okay, is made of the same material as the things in the groin. So they start mentioning that. Yeah, no, I know. All right, okay.
Oh, God.
All right, so I won't go on to that one. Fact check that one, okay? But no, genuinely, all right, you know, you think of the two things that we have to do day in, day out, and it's the two things that people neglect. And do you know what? I can't believe how, you know, when I talk to someone about sleep, how personally they take it. I'm like, look, I'm just saying. If I get my 8 hours, I'm like, all right, talk to me about anyway, right? But what I'm saying is that in terms of like health benefits and stuff like that, I've just been quite amazed in regards to how just focusing in on something that we all do and we take for granted, i.e. sleep, breathe, and put shit in your mouth, okay, has a massive effect, okay? Now, even to the point where, because I'm challenged statually.
Sure.
I'm sure. There we are, right? Now, my sister's an inch taller than me, all right? My dad's still taller than me. My dad's comes from basically, I'm the shortest person in my family by a country mile. And I'm now thinking that it's because I broke my nose so many times I couldn't breathe through it.
What?
I'm just trying to find reasons. Rather than I've accepted the fact. All right, I'm on the short side. Okay, it's taking me a couple of years.
There's benefits to being short. It's not all negative.
Cheap clothes? I don't know. Closer to the floor?
Wall walks?
Not me. Burpees, definitely. There we are. All right. Now that one, burpees and weightlifting. You know. So, but anyway, very interesting. The book is by James Nestor. Breathe. All right. I'll come up with some other random thing to talk about.
Well, no, you did the cold shower over lockdown. You said that helped, and that was a lot to do with breathing. I've tried it and I didn't like it.
I combined it. So the cold shower fundamentally builds resilience, and it also builds your tolerance to adrenaline, right? So when you get into the cold shower, your body just goes boof, gives you a massive adrenaline shot, and it's so how you overcome that, calm your breathing down, and you know, if you can go into, or you start to learn, it's a learned ability in good terms of going into a cold shower, right? So the first one that you ever go into is like, oh my God, I got to get out, I can't do this. And then over time, you just build up a resilience to it, right? So it's a bit like the sled, right? All right. over time, if I get someone to push the sled, they're like, oh my God, this is horrible. Okay, but you get more used to it. Same as CrossFit. All right. So, you were talking about people feeling sick. I was talking about people feeling sick.
Me.
Right. Okay. So we've got people who haven't done a lot of training coming into the CrossFit environment and feeling sick when they're working out. Okay. Now that used to happen all the time back in the day. Like we're talking, there used to be Pookie the Clown, which was the mascot for CrossFit. Okay.
Really?
Yeah, well, obviously they've got rid of that now because, they're a bit more mainstream.
Yeah.
All right, but what happens is, right, you've got poison receptors, right? So if the lactic acid in your body goes up to a certain level, your body thinks that it's poisonous, so that's why you purge.
Right, there we are.
But it's like anything. The more robust and the more resilient you become to the levels of lactic acid in your body, okay, technically the fitter you are, but you're not going to be sick as much. So if you're not used to going into the hole, or you're not used to producing a lot of lactic acid, then your body's going to think, I need to have a little bit of a purge. So that's where the queasy thing can come from. Or eating a curry before you train. That kind of makes me a bit queasy.
Yeah, I know one member who did that the other week.
Oh, and breathing. Breathing actually can increase your tolerance to lactic acid as well.
So what would be your tip if someone's feeling sick? Breathe for your left or your right?
You want balance over the two. Good point, though. Just don't be sick on the gym floor.
Yeah,
and
bins are on the left.
That's it.
On the
And
side.
the rule is, if you are sick in the bin, you've got to take that bin home with you.
We did Kalsu once after Christmas. I don't know, probably your idea. So Kalsu is 100 thrusters, 60 or 40 kilos, but every minute you do 5 burpees.
Yeah.
And I think about 3 people were sick in the bin. That's the first time I've seen that sort of response.
We generally get people sick in the bin when we bring teams in.
Sick.
We've had the Cardiff City Academy boys be sick, haven't we?
Yeah, they did acid bath.
They did acid bath. Who else has been sick when they come in? There's a couple of rugby teams back in the day. There's always that one person who's either not fit enough or they've just gone all in.
Yeah.
All right, and it's kind of a mixture of the both.
But we've seen a lot of people who have come in and they may not have done exercise for a while or done that sort of intensity, and then we've seen them now, they're in the classes every day, so it does show that tolerance. And people listen who have been there probably relate to this now, that their first foundation session compared to now, like last night, that 25-minute, I've seen everyone in there's a few people I've seen, they just started their foundation maybe just under a year ago, and they were all the way through flying it.
And you hit the nail on the head, and it's the word that I couldn't think of, right? It's tolerance, and that's what it is. Right? Exercise just allows you to tolerate a lot of a lot of stress, right? And so stress is amazing, okay? But too much stress, like anything, is really bad. What exercise allows you to do is to tolerate a little bit more stress. Like the cold showers, tolerate a little bit more stress. And so it's, you couldn't tolerate the stress of being in a cold shower. I get it. I don't like doing it in the winter either.
We've got MJ. He goes outside and he has a shower or something in the
Lord MJ.
Yeah, Lord MJ.
He's in Landaffershire. The Lord MJ of Landaffershire. He has an outside shower. And he uses that every morning.
Not for me.
No.
Not for me, I'm out of that.
We might be getting a plunge pool for the garden.
I thought you meant at the gym. Why? Whose idea was that? Not Angie's.
No, it was mine. They look nice. They're like an oak casket kind of thing.
A plunge pool.
Yeah, you just like a wheelie.
Yeah, no, but cold.
One, but a posh one. Yeah.
No.
I'm gonna heat it up.
No, he's gonna.
It's log fired.
You can just see anyone who knows Andy well enough can see him in the morning, just straight in.
Don't worry, my neighbours. I will be fully clothed. More to do with an embarrassment thing than anything. Okay.
Let's get it heated when the girls come round.
Get it bubbly. But yeah, on that one, more to come. Okay, if you're interested in chatting to any of us, in terms of our experience with it, I did do cold showers for a long time, but it got to a point where I gave myself Raynaud's. Is it Raynaud's? So
always 0 to 100, isn't it?
It's 10 minutes a cold shower, but is it cold
10?
enough? Is it cold enough you can stay in there for 10 minutes? Do you know what I mean? There's the breathing exercises as well. Yeah. No, I wasn't doing that. Should have just stayed on the left nostril, otherwise I'd been fine. But just try it out, okay? Because what you'll find is, and this is just something that I'm thinking of, is that my left nostril is harder to breathe through than my right nostril. Okay? Everyone's got their favourite side, right? Everyone, you know what I mean? Everyone's got their favourite side. But I reckon because I'm right nostril dominant, that's why I'm really highly strung. All right? Rather than my left nose, I'll be like, hey, man, chill out.
You do a personality trait. You know, they do like the sporting profile. You can be extrovert, introvert. We can be left or right.
Left or right, it's probably. Hey,
there's
an example in there where they they did this protocol with a lady who was schizophrenic. They didn't cure schizophrenia, right? Because obviously it's a wiring thing. However, what they did do is that they mitigated some of the incidences and thoughts that she was having through the breathing. Don't shoot
quote
the
it here first. If that's
don't shoot the messenger. Don't worry. Don't shoot the messenger. Okay. No worries.
Well, there you are then.
There we are then. All right. So anyway, good chatting, Clara. It's always a good one. We try and keep it to 30 minutes, not to droll on. Just the things to finish on with the teams. We'll post them up on the notice board now, and then if you're watching this on the video, you would have already seen it. So no stress. Take care.
Good luck tomorrow.
Bye bye.